You know, it's not likely I make a claim like this is the perfect bounty hunter game. I make this claim because I mean it. This is as close as you'll ever find in a pub match. The perfect bounty game. Alright, we're gonna get straight into the replay as soon as we get the context here. It's a very high level pub, Australian servers. It's probably the highest tier that I've played at the moment. We've got, I think I counted on the leaderboards, there is about 20. There's about 20 places of Australian and New Zealand players between 0 and 500, where our 0 and 400 also, where our Kunky is, so he's the 20th best Australian in the game. I didn't know that until I looked at this game and said, I wonder what he is. Same kind of thing goes for Ascarath. We've got another two leaderboard players, and then there's a couple of Divine 2s, including yours truly. This one goes really, really heavily in our favour. We get an early lead. These guys are good players, and we push the advantage. It's actually amazing. I'm still hyped. I just watched it before to take some notes, and I'm hyped. It's magical to me. It's absolutely magical. And I think it's got that sense of wonder for me because it does not happen every game. I wish it did. I really do. I wish it did. But you won't get this kind of quality every game. And yeah, the quality goes right through. Not just the players, but the quality of the draft. The draft is actually amazing. Again, starting off on the opponents, Bounty Hunter is okay against everyone here. It's actually not a great Bounty Hunter game against these guys. It's not bad, but it's not great either. What is magnificent is our team, and I'm going to talk about through each interaction, each positional interaction individually. Starting off with a carry here. In other videos, I talk about dead lane or dead zone carries, and it's basically carries that you can leave alone. Carries that don't need you there, which means you can be elsewhere. You can be mid, you can be off lane, you could be anywhere, and that's the point. That's what gives Bounty Hunter a real roaming threat, a menacing touch. So Jug's one of the good ones there, and he does that because his magical immunity, very hard to gank. Scarrath as a support amplifies your roaming threat, right? He's got so much damage. He can secure a safe lane mostly by himself, and he can kill, which means you can snowball. Then we're going to look at the mid lane and the top lane in a minute, but first we're going to look at the runes here. So this is pretty standard play for Bounty Hunter. You go and secure a rune, right? You get vision. 95% of the time they won't have a ward, they won't have detection for you. Or if they do, you'll if you go into it smart, you'll see it coming. So it's a 2 versus 1. Jug doesn't even take part, doesn't need to. We get first blood, that's perfect. That's actually really, really good for Skyra that he died second, because it means he can go back to base and come back full mana. He comes back mid, which is a perfect choice, really good choice, because this mid lane is the most important in the game, and SF needs that help to start off. He's got an opponent, if he gets that early good start, absolutely dominate. Necro will never come back unless you throw big time against this kind of lane, not by himself. So Slardar comes to help, but that's fine because there's two of us here. This is the tri-lane mid meta, right? All SF needs is a little bit of a head start. So Skyrath, I see, has got this locked down. SF has got this locked down. I can now go to the top lane. So what's happening in the top lane? We've got an Underlord versus a Lycan. Sorry, not an Underlord, an Undying versus the Skyrath. Versus the Lycan. Yeah, I'm getting some word association. Anyway, Wyvern's gone back, so they've basically gone, a zoning support versus range mid. Pretty classic. Back up top, we've got the brawling lane, right? This is the only lane that's actually possible for us to lose if we do it right. Sorry, it's not a guaranteed win if we do it right. We've won bot lane, we've won mid lane, already at the 1-2 minutes. And now this is the lane where we dump our extra resources in, and that extra resource is mid, right? So we bait. This is going to be a really cool bait. Undying has gone Soul Rip level 2, and you'll see why it's powerful, right? Big creep wave, big nuke, boom, gone, dead. And Slardar says, sorry boss, I should have seen it coming. So Skyrath, again, really good player. His one is mid, right? He's, despite him diving, yeah, Vay's alright, he's not quite turning, but he's fine. He's got the salve, he's got the clarity, he's fine. Goes up top where he can maybe have some more impact. I think I TP'd bot mid actually. So that's fine anyway. This means we do this actually with a bit of intention. Undying needs his levels, right? He gets this entire double creep wave to himself, which means he can now body this Lycan like twice as much as he could before. Lycan can come back, but that's fine really. This is 3 lanes within 2.5 minutes, immediately massively swinging in our favour. It's just amazing. Now for me, I've run out of mana, right? So there's a bit of an issue for me. But as you'll see here, we've got clarities coming, so that's going to solve that issue straight off the bat, real easy. Boots on Skyrath and 2 obs. Keep the train running. Tempo as fast as you can. Keep the pressure on, right? Tempo up. Look at that, man. This Lycan ain't farming. This is supposed to be the safe lane. He ain't safe. He's dead, man. It's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. So now there's been 3 heroes into the top lane for Dire, and they've all almost died. Right? This guy, he does die actually. 3 for nothing. Well, I'd say nothing. Undying, I think dies the tower. That's fine. 3 for trade there, right? Huge drawing of resources, right? Necro even TP's top to see if he can get a return kill. You know, SF free farming. Juggernaut absolutely free farming. This Underlord has died 3 times, is about to die again, and you'll see why this matchup is bad. Same thing happens 3 times, 4 times almost over. Just right click down. Early levels, level 1 Firestorm does very little, so Jug can just right click him down, right? Right click him down, and Underlord doesn't really want to trade until he gets stacks up. And then look what happens, right? Phase boots especially, just no hope. You know how he sticks with Blade Fury? It is amazing. For those that don't know, what you do is you move command. There's a control, and it'll automatically follow the guy unless you completely lose vision. But it's, you know, never miss a spin again. Meanwhile, top lane, look at that. Pressure in 3 lanes. Pressure in 3 lanes. Where are the support? They're not top anymore. They went mid to defend tower. They've gone bot because they already died top, you know. People don't want to keep returning to the lane they die in, right? They don't want to do that. In this game, it's probably the right thing to do, but they just don't want to. Human nature. So it's not another kill, but it's more pressure, right? It's more pressure. Underlord retreated to jungle. Necro standing well behind tower. Complete disarray. Absolutely magnificent. I'm high off this game. It's amazing. Okay, so where are we at? 5 minutes in. Bounty Hunter, what is my role? Or what is stopping me from fulfilling my role? My role is to roam and apply pressure to this lane. What's stopping me? HP regen. What do I need to get? Tranquils. A bit of gold off. So that's unfortunate. So do I go back to base? No, I'm going to continue. Continue pressuring, continue giving information to my team. If there was a way to come back into this game, it would be via Necro ulting this SF. That's the big one. Protecting him from Slardar rotations and keeping the Slardar occupied is important for me roaming. Just like this. So I'm going to die to this, right? I've drawn the Slardar up here though, which means that SF can continue to body this guy. Level 7 versus level 4 or 5 now. Right? I've died up top, but that's fine. They're going to get a return kill. And you know what? I'm straight back up top, full health, full mana. Same as the Skywrath dying level 1. Dying can be good, you know? Death is a part of life, especially in Dota. So look at this Lycan now. 3 heroes still in his lane, level 5.5 at 7 minutes, absolutely crushed. The one lane that really needed to go well has simply not. And you see, whenever Lycan isn't in lane, Skywrath and I are not there. We don't want to soak core XP as much as possible, or as little as possible. I really like this itemization from Undying going Arcane Boots as well. I think we get Arcane Boots at some stage from Skywrath, and I get Arcane Boots too. So it's a 5-man kind of tempo game, as you'll see develop. So a lot of what I'm doing, it's not roaming in a true sense. It's just this game being the right place at the right time, and that doesn't change. That place doesn't change much, right? It was bot at Rune, and then it was mid for 30 seconds, and then it's basically been top for the next 8 minutes, right? So that really is what roaming is. Roaming isn't necessarily chopping and changing around. You know, some heroes like Spirit Breaker do that exceptionally well, but sometimes it's just knowing where to be at the right time. So now SF is super strong, he has Aquila, he has Wand. All other lanes have been won, and we are looking to kill mid and take their tower. Top lane is getting dope right now, so our choice is the support side, I go top here, or to commit to mid. And we commit to mid, and the reason it's more beneficial to us is because we can get a tower afterwards. Even if we TP after, too late admittedly, even if we TP after, the SF can get the tower, right? And that's huge. You know, a kill here does not mean an objective. A kill here means an objective. The objective wins. Meanwhile, I want to take it back a step. Meanwhile, Jug has also been pressuring bot, which is really important because it means that Underlord can't be anywhere else. Underlord would like to defend this tower, but he's already bot. He doesn't even have a TP out, but I don't know why. But anyway, this rotation from Jug, he's gone top, and I want to show you what's his intention. He's gone top after taking bot. Immediately look to pressure. I love this. Immediately look to pressure. This is what you want from a bounty hunter team, right? This is the perfect bounty hunter game. Just immediate pressure, all through. Bounty hunter can play at a magnificent tempo. Anyway, so he's going top. The Lycan just used his ult. I'll tell you why the rotation's good. Lycan has just used his ult. Level 4, Slardar, very weak. Level 4, Wyvern, very weak. Alright, we have more vision. Mid tower is just about to go down. This is not only the next logical objective for our team, this is like the right timing for it too, right? He doesn't even collect bounty rune, doesn't go farm camps, TPs, half health, doesn't matter. Let's look at the vision. I'll show you the fault of Radiant Vision, right? Lycan goes to this camp. Half HP, Wyvern goes to this camp. Undying is TPing in, right? Where is Jug right now? Oh, he's... oh shit. I lost sight of Jug there, sorry. Oh, no, glitched it, it's fine. Don't worry about it. So... we don't get the courier kill. But now he actually uses spin. And it's just man fighting. If Slardar was able to stun him during the changeover, I'd be sucking that man's dick. But he can't. And this turns out to be a triple, right? Use your cooldowns, fellas. Use your cooldowns. So that's an easy triple kill. And with the pressure that we're applying, I'll go back to normal thing. With the pressure that we're constantly applying, it opens up space elsewhere. Level 10 and level 6. Look at this SF go. What do you do is this Necro, right? When an SF with drums just walks at you. 390 move speed versus 330. You know? You're a fish in a barrel. So I've rotated mid. I still don't have 6, and that's fine. This is fair timing. Now I really like this play from Jug. I like this play not to go for it. Even though there's 2 heroes top, he's not sure about cooldowns, and he doesn't have ult, he doesn't have spin. Why would you go for the kill? Support Slider, doesn't matter. Won't even stop you pushing. That's something you only see in the higher players with the discipline. And it's just, as a support player I love it. As a support player I really appreciate that. So we're going top at the same time these guys are pressuring mid. But that's fine, because these guys not only don't have kill potential, you know, there's heroes being drawn there, so it makes it easy to make that play. SF makes another good rotation, fantastic rotation from both cores. Doesn't push mid anymore, goes to secure a logical objective, right? He's the tower pushing fella right now. Jug, this is what I was talking about. I loved the restrain before, but he's done the opposite here. Admittedly a bit unlucky, but this is what I mean. I'll play it a bit faster. This is what I mean. This kill for 350 gold versus this return kill for 700, right? Big difference. We don't get any objective from that kill, right? It's just it's a styling kill on them, right? What does it do, you know? What does it do? So, meanwhile, top, we've got a 3v2. Jug did make space in some sense, so I mean, he wasn't doing nothing. Undying gets run down by the wolf again, very unfortunate for him. So that's mostly fun, we get a return kill. Now, my itemization this game, I didn't actually go for the trinkles. I've looked at his snowballing, and I've said Urn is the item. Urn is the item that transitions kills into objectives, right? That's the link you want. At this stage in the game, at this type of game, kills into objectives. So Jug, TPs to the right lane, play with the team. It's a triple kill for us, absolutely ruffle stomping at this stage. And I want to replay that, but not to look at the fight. I want to show you what else is happening on the map. So no Lycan ulti, no Necro ulti, they don't want to fight, right? They're only getting baited in because Slider is just desperate. So, you know, top is pushing, mid is fine, bottom is fine. There's just no lane pressure anywhere else, so we don't have to be anywhere else, right? At this stage in the game, this is what it means to be in control, to not have any lane pressure on you, so that when there's a fight that's breaking out, and when your bounty hunter is getting run at, you can just reply with 5 heroes, and then you easily kill everybody. Now the other point I want to make is this. Watch what happens here. 0 health, 0 mana, there's a bit of a bottle, an arcane boots, an urn. Look at that, bro. Look at that. Straight back in. No downtime. Straight back in. What that means is 3 kills turn into this tower. And when you're under this kind of pressure, and when you're... Oh, I'm going to replay that actually, because I fuck up. And I want to show you. I see a Wyvern, and I forget he has ult, and I die. I commit the exact same mistake that I said that I was commending Jug for avoiding, right? That's why he's a better player than me. You see it in real time. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to play this a bit faster because tactically the game is done, right? It's just about execution at this point. So we'll play it out, and I'll just talk about, I suppose, again, why this is the bounty hunter game. This is the bounty hunter game because it's aggression, right? My team also is super complementary, and it's not just about the lanes, right? It's not just about facilitating me as a roamer, as a bounty roamer, right? It's about facilitating me in team fights. So what's happening here is I am the vision hero, right? I'm vision and a little bit of nuking, so I'm pretty good at this stage of the game against like a Necro. Good for nuking. I'm all for also offering a little bit of sustain. But where we're getting... this is an interesting draft, because team fighting, you automatically think disables, right? You think Black Hole, you think Ravage, you think Vac Wall, right? This is not a team fighting draft. This is an aggressive run at you draft, and this is a draft therefore that benefits from a skill like Track, right? This is just a nuking damage draft. We don't actually have genuine disables, so it's in some ways it's a super risky draft, right? You know, if we were to get Pit of Malice into you know, Winter's Curse and Slaughter stuns, you know, that's a lot of lockdown. That can stop us in our tracks. So our timing is actually pretty early. So it's very, very good and fortunate that our early game went as well as it did. But anyway. So yeah, you know, Skywrath, there's another video where I have a support Skywrath, and the fighting interaction is magnificent there as well. Just damage, just you track a target, and with Skywrath that target dies, right? Bam, no questions asked. At least until the mid game. Pretty similar for Jug, you know, physical and magic. Similar for Shadow Fiend, physical and magic. You know, at some point even a Grave won't save you. I really haven't talked about warding this game. I have not talked about warding. And mostly that's because the game hasn't been about warding. It's been about lane pressure. So there's been what you might call obvious plays. We've essentially strong-armed them. We haven't deceived them by outmaneuvering them, by deceit, by an information war, which warding is great for. What we've done is just fought them and won. So this game is one that warding hasn't been that important, but it still has, right? This gives us a pick off. This ward was supposed to be a sentry, but you know, I am noob. So in wars like this, just facilitate your aggression, right? You know, the enemy has been warding, they've been putting sentry down, but at the end of the day, if you can't take the fight, you can't take the fight. No matter how far back you see it coming. So Underlord's completely given up, and we're just gonna push. I think we pushed this Rax at like 14 minutes, and I didn't make a point of it before, but it's worth noting. If you've got an advantage like this, you push it. You absolutely push it, especially if your draft loses its edge later on, as a draft with no lockdown does. So yeah. The gold lead is actually insane. We've taken this game and run with it. So to scale it back a bit, to lower my enthusiasm, just as a bit of a counter argument, as much as this is a perfect bounty hunter game, the enemy didn't play great. You know, some 50-50 things could have gone differently. If there was a different matchup bot and Jug was losing, that would change the game enormously, absolutely enormously. I don't know what that matchup would be off the top of my head, but you know, that's the kind of axiom that you can fix if you're drafting for these guys. So yeah, look, I'm gonna call it there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had a blast playing it. I had a blast commentating the replay. If you have any feedback, let me know in the comments. Until the next one, take it easy, guys. Thank you for watching.